Live. Can you believe it? Hold on, let me fix this. Oh, that didn't do it. Oh, guess that's correct. All right. Give it a second. Let all my fans come in. Just kidding. We are back in Randroid's dojo, but it is different. Gotta hang that sign better, but it's gonna have to do for now. I'm calling this Randroid's coding hour. We're gonna spend an hour working on something new. So I've got a new project that I want to work on, personal project involving AI, but maybe not what you're used to seeing on this channel. Recently, this is more about an old school problem, taking voice, speech, audio, and converting it to text. This is for a side project of mine. I do want to use AI in part of this. Specifically, I don't know how good voice to text is these days. And I want to see how easily out of the box voice to text software can actually comprehend what is being said correctly. And where it can't, I want to see if generative AI can kind of clean up around the edges, smooth out some of the rough edges. So the point of this is I'm going to do some interviews, so one-on-one conversations, and I want the text so that I can then use Gen AI to tell a story with that interview and get creative and have ChatGPT like software rearrange the text of the interview or potentially stylize it in a way that it tells a really good short story or multiple short stories. So that's what we're trying to build. I'll explain more about the project as I go on, but today we're just doing some initial research around voice to text, what's out there nowadays. So we know it's gotten good, but what is right for this project? So what are some of the things that we're looking for? Obviously, if we can do this like offline for free, that'd be great because I'm going to have these audio files, raw audio files on my computer, and I don't need them to be transcribed live. I don't need to be able to scrub through them. Like imagine you're streaming something on Netflix or whatever, and you want to get captions, or like YouTube has live captions where it listens to the audio and then transcribes it. It's not pre-generated or whatever. The way it does that is it looks ahead a bit and then generates for what's the audio that's coming. I don't really need any of that. It just needs to be offline. I say free because there's tons of services out there, especially something like this that's been around a while, and they're gonna charge different varying fees and whatnot. Doesn't have to be online. I don't need to be able to log in and do this. I could just run a command or something. What else? So I kind of need it to maybe not just. First off, let's go with accuracy. Needs to be accurate. Hold on one second. Okay. Needs to be accurate or need a way to, how did I phrase it earlier? Clean it up. So maybe a pipeline where we take the rough audio, put it in, get some rough text, and smooth out that text. Imagine it actually identifies some. Okay, so let's take a step back. Imagine you have hundreds of hours of this audio, right? How do you know that what you output in the text is accurate? Are you going to read every sentence? Maybe not. So we need a way to know that it's accurate. Obviously, during testing, we can, do an hour-long recording and then read the text and make sure it's, close to 100% accurate. But like, if you do this for hundreds of hours, you're not going to want to do that every time. So one of the things I want to do is be able to flag things that are not necessarily obvious, or like things that the AI got confused about, or in this case, the software, or whatever the model that is going to be used here, not necessarily AI, to generate this text. So maybe self-correcting or self-alert, like some kind of alerting that says this sentence was vague, or we interpreted either this way or that way. That's kind of a bonus feature. If it's just 99% accurate out of the box, then I don't even need that. So we can come back to that. But yeah, some way of cleaning it up or flagging ambiguities, we'll call it. All right, and then what else? I mean, we could just start there, and then we can add to this list as we go. If I open up a new web page here, let's just do some research. Voice to text. So I want modern. So you can see I've already looked at a couple solutions. So there's a ton. When I was Googling around, there's a ton of stuff. Looks like, okay, Watson has something. I'm just going to go through them pretty rapidly because I already have one that I think I'm going to use, but I just want to kind of like look around and make sure I'm not missing anything. If you have any ideas or suggestions, let me know. I know one of the things people recommended is Dragon voice to text, so we'll go look at that one. That's a classic one, right? And what else? All right, so Watson's here. Let's start with Watson. IBM Watson speech-to-text technology enables fast and accurate speech transcription in multiple language. If we don't need multiple language, English is fine. Variety of use case, including but not limited to customer self-service. We don't really need that. Agent assistant, speech analytics. Yeah, we don't need all that. Get started fast with our advanced machine learning models. Out of the box, customize them for use case. Okay, so what is the get? Okay, more accurate AI, our best-in-class AI embedded with Watson speech-to-text truly understands your customers. Sure. Explore the demo, maybe. All right, recognize speakers. See, that's something that I thought about. Let's add that to the wish list. Because this is going to be more of an interview style, so I'll ask a question and the person will respond. So I can always edit out, my questions by hand. But yeah, it would be nice to know like who's speaking. We can come back to that though. All right, play audio.
Welcome to Zapata Online. How may I help you?
I ordered a Tripwire robot vacuum cleaner last week, which got delivered yesterday. The vacuum cleaner appears to be damaged. I was wondering if I can get a refund.
If the product is damaged, you can return the product to get a full refund. Do you want me to process the return?
That would be awesome. I had a micro-walk water dispenser in the same order. I would like to keep that.
Okay, nothing changes with the water dispenser. Do you have the original box of the package with you?
Yes, I still have the Tripwire box with me.
Wow.
In that case, I can generate
It's
a
giving you
return
percentage
link
of
for you. Thank you
accuracies.
for contacting Zapata Online.
Sounds great. I can do that. Thank you.
Oh, and you can see the JSON that's flowing through. I mean, that's freaking awesome. Like, what's the lowest accuracy? 94%. Oh, I think I saw like a 60. Oh, I see. These are alternatives. So I think he said the word the, but it's 41% chance he actually said pot. Interesting. And so it looks like they have additional training. Watson speech to text allows you to apply domain-specific language training and acoustic training to improve the accuracy of speech recognition. That's pretty cool. So maybe if I use the same setup, same microphone and all that, I can train it on my own audio and correct any issues. And then the next time it runs it through, maybe it'll be more accurate. That would be cool. Definitely more than we need, so I'm not putting that on the list. But let's see, the base model, where did it differentiate? Or where did it differ? Okay, so Zapata, right? So the bottom Zapata, right? It doesn't know what Zapata is because it's a brand name. Oh, here's another issue. Order trip for robot vacuum cleaner. Ordered a Tripwire robot vacuum cleaner. Okay. Yeah, so if you have any domain-specific language, it's going to get tripped up. So we might actually want something like this. It's very interesting. I don't think I'm going to have any domain-specific language necessarily in my first few interviews. They're not going to be technical or anything like that. But that's something I'll keep an eye out for. Certain, probably personal names and stuff is going to be a problem, but we can always work through that. That would be awesome. I had micro-walk water dispenser. Ooh, that one seems wrong. What did he say there? That would be awesome. Hi, Michael Walk Water. What did he actually say?
Welcome to Zapata Online. How may I help you?
I ordered a Tripwire robot vacuum cleaner last week, which got delivered yesterday. The vacuum cleaner appears to be damaged. I was wondering if I can get a refund.
If the product is damaged, you can return the product to get a full refund. Do you want me to process the return?
That would be awesome. I had a micro-walk water dispenser in the same order. I would like to keep that.
I had a micro walk water dispenser in the same way. Okay, that's really what it's called. Okay, so yeah, it corrected itself. And it's got this thing about word timings. So it gives you the timestamp of every freaking word. So something like that could be really cool. But so I'm going to show this as like, this is the power of speech to text nowadays. You can get pretty crazy with it. But I'm going to rule this out because I'm pretty sure it's going to cost a lot. I mean, let's just look at it. What's the pricing? And the API we'd have to use. But I'm curious how crazy this is. Get started. More accurate AI, protect. I wonder if we can ask Google's how much is Watson speech to text? Where's my labs? Why is labs not turned on? This is all turned on. Oh, it's down here now. They put the ads first. That's new. All right. IBM Watson's speech to text, multiple pricing tiers, light 0 to 500 minutes. Wait, $0 for 500 minutes per month. Wait, 500 minutes per month. Plus 2% per minute per month. Okay, so it's 2 cents per minute. So what does that come out to? Oh, that's the plus service. Never mind. I guess it depends how good the light service is, but it might actually be free. Because let's see, will I have 500 minutes a month? That might be within my range. I don't actually know. Let's put that as an open question. How many minutes a month of recordings? All right, but yeah, 2 cents per minute might not be bad. What is, okay, let's see. What is 100 hours in minutes? 6,000 minutes. What is 6,000 cents in dollars? And then we got to double that because it's 2 cents. You need AI for that, dude? Just use a calculator, please. 600 cents to dollars. To convert cents to dollars, you can. For example, $4. I don't want you to give me an example, Bard. See, I don't like. Well, actually, it told me. Okay, never mind. I take it back. Take it back. 60. So $120 if I did 100 hours. Let's see. Watson medium tier would be $120 for 100 hours. Okay, good to know. And then it's also about ease of use. So looks like we're going to have to use their API. I wonder if they have some kind of web app I could use. Service can describe speech from various service supports 2 types of models. Previous generation models include terms broadband, narrowband names. Yeah, so it's very corporate-y. Oh, effective July. All previous generation models will be removed. If the base URL, IBM Cloud. Yeah, so we'd have to figure out like a getting started or something. So IBM Watson speech to text getting started. How to build a chatbot. No, thank you. AI for customer service. Explain and govern AI. Access risk and enhance AI to maintain regulatory compliance. That's cool. Something to look into. Automate with AI ops. Let's create automated systems that make work less work. That's actually something interesting, but a little off topic. Create an account, set up IBM Watson services, install the required libraries, create an instance of speech service. You can do this with the web client API or the command line interface, capture and convert speech to text. You can try Watson service for free, no time restrictions. It looks like this guy did.
Transcription. So we'll be able to do our live speech to text in real time. So as we speak, we'll see our transcription appear on the screen. Might run into some issues when you're installing Pi Audio. So if you get pip win for a Windows machine, so I believe it helps sub this out and leverage your own model. So if I actually go back to which is the US broadband model, so it's this one down here. If you do want to change it, however, just go copy the model that you want from here, then jump into your transcribe file and then a transcription example using Watson speech text.
There it goes.
Text.
Let's see. I want to see it start it.
So what we're now going to do is actually run this code. So I'm going to be able to speak into my microphone and you'll see the live transcription appear on the screen.
Nice.
So what we can do in order to run this is we actually need to run this transcribe.py file. So to do this, we can just type in Python and then we want to run transcribe.py -t, and then we want to pass through how long we actually want to record for. So in this case, we can type -t20. So this means that it's actually going to transcribe for 20 seconds. Now, again, you can change this to whatever it is that you want. If you want to transcribe for longer, you could do that. If you want to transcribe for shorter, you can do that as well. Just pick the timing that you want to transcribe for. So the full command is Python space transcribe.py space -t space 20. So this means it's going to transcribe for 20 minutes. So if we run this, ideally what should happen is we're actually transcribing for 20 seconds and then we should see all of the speech appear on the screen. So let's go on ahead and run this. So it should read out recording and you can see that it's now transcribing in real time and it's actually performing really quickly. So I can keep talking and it's going to keep transcribing.
That's awesome. So we could definitely go down this route. I'm sure there's we could follow this guy's tutorial. He seems like he's already got it figured out. Cool. So that's actually viable. Okay. So we'll note this as a possibility. We'll say Watson. Cool. All right. We'll come back to that, but that's actually not bad. What else is out there? Modern voice to text. So we talked about using Dragon. I think theirs are expensive, but let's look at it. Dragon speech recognition, Nuance, Dragon official store. This could be nice if we could just buy some software, run it, do everything offline. Could be nice. Not having to deal with APIs and all that. Transfer everyday work with voice, solution healthcare, solutions for professionals and consumers. I want to see your consumer offerings. Hey, can you go away? Thank you. All right. To get more done at work, at home, or on the go with fast, accurate speech recognition, dictation, and transcription, Dragon by Nuance is the world's leading speech recognition solution with over 2 decades of continuous development to meet the needs of the blah, blah, blah. Okay, but what can you do for me, Dragon? Dragon Legal, Dragon Professional. Try it for free. I'm pretty sure I snoozed you, dude. Yearly subscription is $150 a year. How good is it? Create documents of any length and edit format and share them directly with your mobile service. Dragon Anywhere is the most accurate professional grade dictation service available on the market, bringing the power of Dragon dictation to your mobile device, providing faster, smarter dictation capabilities. Makes it easy to create detailed and accurate documents, fill out reports, blah, blah, blah. Mobile dictation, 99% accuracy with, they got a typo in there. Oh, is this a joke? Formatting? This has to be a joke. They put a typo in their 90% accurate statement. 2 typos? That's gotta be a joke. Because the other ones are fine, right? An easy to use correction menu for quick corrections. The train words feature. See, the training words is pretty nice. Access to customized words and auto text all devices. Simple document sharing, email, Dropbox. Dictate immediately with 99% accuracy. Speak as long as you want. Robust voice formatting and editing lets you select words and sentences for editing correction. Get even better dictation accuracy with powerful customizations. Add words specific to your industry to Dragon's vocabulary or create simple voice commands to shortcut repetitive steps. Think of inserting an email signature. Need to fill out forms? No. Need to share work. So this is like a productivity app. Definitely not the use case we have. $150 a year, if it just worked, I mean, we can just do that and be done with it, right? I kind of want to try a trial. There we go, 1 week trial. Let's just do it. Give me a 1 week trial. All right, let me put in my credit card info. Yeah, so maybe just using a service out of the box is the way to go. And then we can spend the rest of the time taking that text and passing it to some API to clean it up or make it more creative, I should say. So if you're watching this, let me know in the comments if you've ever messed around with voice to text. Curious to see what you guys use out there. It's definitely a solved problem. There's just too many solutions. The hard part is choosing the right one. Okay. Why is this not working? All right, give me a sec. Okay, there we go. Our website sucks, by the way. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's being a little tricky. What the heck? Wants me to pay twice? I better not get double charged for this. I was using Digital River. I haven't used that in forever. All right, it's loading. Loading. They're going to email me. Well, let's see about that. Check my email. Give me a sec. Well, I don't see the email. Nuance, or would it be digital? What is it called? River? Digital River. Nuance. Dragon. It's not coming through yet. I don't have patience to wait a whole minute. Come on. It's not spam. Check my search by order number. Nope. Okay, well, if it doesn't come through in a bit, I will just... Oh, hold on. There it goes. Right when I was about to give up. See, they know. They know. Alright, log into your account with email address, password, create and checkout. Go to my products. What? So all I had to do was log in this whole time? What was I waiting for then? Logging in, logging in, logging in, logging in, logging in, logging in. Here I go, logging into the app. And it's taking forever. Logging in, logging in. Log in, please. Boom, 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 boom. I think it said it's a mobile app, so maybe I should start downloading that. Dragon Anywhere. Well, installed on my phone just fine. Let's see how that works. Accept. Sign in. Probably should do this from my phone the whole time. Let's see. Nuance. Oh, doesn't like my password. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, this website just completely died. Oh, wrong film. Yeah, so it doesn't like that password that I chose, which is interesting. Is my internet just down? Nope. if it's their website. So I got to here, and then I try to go to my account. It just doesn't load. Is there an outage? Is there a Dragon Anywhere outage? I think we're gonna... I don't know. I don't like your reliability. Might just have to try something else. Yeah, like account just does nothing. Just loads forever. It's crazy. Okay. Well, we tried. It's got 2 stars. Okay. Sorry. We're going to go back to our search. Modern voice to text. Hey. Voice to text. Modern English. Modern to text. Modern voice to text. Trent. Voice to text software. 7-day trial. I don't know. Do we fall for that again? Turn audio and video into a transcript you can easily edit. Searchable, editable, 31 languages. Shall we? 7 days access, no credit card, transfer up to 3 files. Invite your team to collaborate for free. Unlimited access to use captions. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use these services. I think I'm just going to do it myself for the fun of it. Why not, right? The other one I want to look at before we get to the one I was actually considered is Amazon Transcribe. So Amazon says they extract key business insights from customer calls, videos, files, clinical conversations, and more. Again, so it's more like businessy. But automatically convert speech to text. Learn more. Get started. What I want to learn more about. Is there an example? Tutorial. Okay. This tutorial will introduce you to service by highlighting key features and use cases. Also review the benefits of deep learning to improve the accuracy of the transcription. So the one reason I would go with this is that I could then use the suite of tools that AWS offers. So if I then wanted to take the output of this and then run it to like one of their Gen AI, services, I could do that, right? But there's also no reason I can't just like take the output of some random app and put that into AWS service. So don't necessarily need to keep everything in AWS, but that's something to consider. We should probably look at pricing. I think I just read 60 minutes per month for 12 months on the free tier. So that gives me an hour a month. So let's put that on our list. I guess that's better. If I do one a month, that's better than nothing, but let's see, what was it called? Amazon Transcribe. Right, let's see. Amazon Transcribe gives free hour per month for a year. That's a total of 12 hours, not quite 100 hours. Standard pricing, Amazon Transcribe API for both streaming and batch transcriptions would build monthly based on the tier pricing shown below. Automatic content redaction, add-on pricing, custom language model, add-on pricing. You can build your own custom language models by training Amazon Transcribe's standard models with your domain-specific text. Once you have a CLM, you can choose which transcription job should utilize the CLM. So that's something I would love to build for fun. I just think it's a little out of scope of what I'm trying to do. All right, so here's the different tiers. Why does it gotta be east? We're in central now. Where's my central? Nope. Okay, I guess we're going east coast. First 250,000 minutes? Holy crap. Per minute. So that's the 2 cents rate that we saw before. It's actually 2.5 cents. Yeah, so we definitely probably stay in this tier, but it's about the same, maybe a little more. Let's see, 2.4 cents multiplied by, what did we say it was going to be? how were we doing this pricing before? 250,000 minutes. We don't need that many minutes. We did like 100 hours. Let's see, 100 hours in minutes. Yeah, 6,000. That's right. And then we did 6,000 times 2.4 cents in dollars. That's 144. So it's like $24 more than the other one. So we'll put that on the list. Or $124 for 100 hours. Okay. Yeah, so similar, a little more expensive, but doable. All right, so they've got tutorials. They've got probably a demo somewhere. I didn't really see one, but I bet we could probably find one if we tried, if we looked hard enough. All right, so definitely it's possible, it's potential. But this makes me wonder if Google's platform has a similar offering. So we'll say Google Cloud Platform. Sorry, Google, I'm not talking to you. Voice to text service. And I guess we should try Microsoft too at the end. All right, here's their pricing table. Same price, funny enough. But that's standard. Medical and standard are two different offerings. Without data logging. With data logging opt-in. The price on this table. Wait, it's cheaper if they log my data? What the heck is data logging? That's probably where they take my stuff. Oh, there's a V1 and V2. How much better is V2 though? Per month. Speech recognition without data logging. Speech recognition with, wait, why is V2 much cheaper? Am I reading that wrong? What the heck? Eighth of a minute. Or no, per minute, yeah. Over 60 minutes a month. So it's free under 60 minutes. So over 60 minutes a month. So this one is, I mean, how many minutes do we really need here? Like, is it 1 million to 2 million minutes? I'm pretty sure we're good with that one. So this one is 1 cent, but this one is 1/8 of a cent. Oh, I see. It goes down by tier. It gets cheaper as you use it. Why would that be the case? What am I missing here? It goes from 1.6 cents to 1 cent to 1/8 of a cent to 1/4 of a cent. And then what is with data logging? Yeah, even cheaper. All right, standard models include default command and search, latest short, latest long, phone call, video, chirp, speech to text, V2 only. Medical models include medical conversion. Each request is rounded up to the nearest increment of 1 second. Pricing factors, whether you have opted into data logging. The number of channels in the audio being recognized, the length and amount of audio you send, the recognition model you are using. So yeah, I guess that's model view 1 or 2. Do they have custom ones like the AWS CLM thing? The batch method you are using, the API version you are using. By opting into data logging, you can allow Google to record audio data sent to speech to text. This data helps Google improve the machine learning models used for speech. I almost don't really care if they do that. Customers who opt into data logging benefit from the lower speech to text pricing. That's how they get you. Multiple channels. Each audio channel is billed separately. If you send requests with multiple channels, you will be billed according to some total length of audio processed for all channels. This time accounting is different from how monthly usage limits are tracked. Usage limits don't take multiple channels into account and are determined only by the length of the audio file. For example, if you send a request with 30 seconds of audio and 4 channels, you will be billed 120 seconds, but only 30 seconds will count against your monthly quota. Dang. Dynamic batch. The speech-to-text V2 API can have an option to use dynamic batch. Dynamic batch processes audio at a lower level of urgency, so that's what I would use. If you enable dynamic batch, you'll be billed at a discounted rate. Large workloads. For customers with very large workloads, additional volume discounts may be available. Man, this actually feels like if you were going to, yeah, for pricing concerns, this might be the way to go. But I like I said, I don't really care, if it's going to be $120 for 100 hours. I don't see this project being more than 100 hours, but maybe. But yeah, this is already super convoluted. Like you got to choose V1 or V2. You got to choose, do they steal your data or not? We're not going to have to do with medical. That's fine. Audio channels, which I didn't even think about that. But I guess if it's two people talking, maybe we could get it to two audio channels or one audio channel if we're talking over each other. I don't know. If you store audio files be recognized in Google Cloud Storage or use other Google Cloud platforms such as in tandem with speech text, such as Google App Instances, then you will also be billed for those uses. That makes sense. All right, seems feasible. Is there a, we'll just say, what do they call it by the, is it Google Convert Speech to Text? They don't have a fancy name. They don't have a fancy name. Oh, they call it Cloud Speech to Text. Google Cloud Speech to Text can be half as much as AWS if you share your data. Something like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just realized I lost the AWS. What was their fancy name? Transcribe. I guess I don't need all that. All right, so we'll call this Google. Oh, why are you in a very weird state right now? Google. Nope, don't like that. Undo you. Don't be dumb. There. All right. So Google. All right. All right. Let's look at two more. We'll see what Amazon or Microsoft offers. Microsoft, they actually use their translation service, like live translation service with their app. Totally recommend it. You guys should try it if you haven't before and you have a need for it. Microsoft Text to Speech, Azure. Speechify. We are the best option. AI technology. We'll look at it. Text to speech. Other way around, guys. Speech. Oh, I did it backwards. Come on. Who's catching my mistakes here? No? Nobody? Speech to text. Audio to text translation. Here we go. Oh, you can try it. Start free. Create customized AI-powered search with an Azure free account. I don't need AI search. What are you talking about? Oh, that just gives you free 12 months of AI or Azure AI services. I just want to try this. They're not going to let me try it without an account. Okay, we're going to start free. Let's go ahead and start free, guys. Starting free. Sign up for pay-as-you-go. Transfer Azure free accounts only available to new users. Oh my gosh. And one per user sign up for pay-as-you-go subscription. Use an existing subscription in your account, I guess. Okay. Pay-as-you-go. I already have this 2 years ago. I wonder how much they've been charging me. All right. What do they call theirs? Speech to text. Do they have a cool name for it? Speech to text, speech to text. Is it just speech service? This is probably the other way, isn't it? All right, we're going to go back to before we signed in. Azure speech to text. Why is it backwards again? Is it speech to text this time? Try it free. I wish they would just know I'm already signed in. Why are you making me sign in again? I'm already signed in. Refresh. Whatever. It's called speech to text. Make spoken audio actionable. Quickly and accurately transcribe audio to text in more than 100 languages. Check out what's new with this. High quality transcription. Get accurate audio to text transcription with state-of-the-art speech recognition. Accurately transcribe speech from various sources. Microphones, audio files, blob storage. Deploy anywhere. Run speech to text wherever your data resides. Build speech applications that are optimized for robust cloud capabilities and on-premise. Yeah, this would be great if I could try it. Feel app innovation. Comprehensive privacy. See pricing. Flexible pricing. Is it the whole AI service? Unified speech services for speech to text, text to speech, speech translation. So it does all of it. Explore pricing. Free. So free gives you 5 audio hours per month. That's way lower. Wasn't Amazon like, I don't remember now, but it was a lot more for the free one, I'm pretty sure. Actually, don't we have it here? How many minutes? Watson, Tier 120. Free. Oh no, it gives you a free hour per month. Oh, my bad. It's actually 5 times better. Sorry, Microsoft. All right, 5 hours a month. Yeah, that actually might be enough now that I think about it. Probably not if I have a really busy month though. But I'm curious how easy this is to set up. We might just start with this. So it is conversational transcription, multi-channel. Sick. It's a preview though. And Microsoft's invested in OpenAI, so this might actually be the way to go. Text to speech, per character billing, speech translation, speaker recognition. So we could get that 10,000 translations. So a bunch of free stuff. This all seems good. Pay as you go, what you use, speech to text, per second billing. So they do per hour, it looks like. What's the per minute cost? I guess divided by 60. $1 per hour of the standard. Custom, endpoint hosting, custom speech training, $10 per compute hour. Enhanced add-on features, diarization. I saw this diarization thing. I wanted to look more into it. Text or speech to text. What is diarization? Speaker diarization, probably saying that wrong, is a feature of speech to text that identifies different speakers in audio recording. It detects when speakers change and labels each voice by number. Oh, cool. I do want that. I mean, it'd be nice, but I don't know. How much more is it? 30 cents per hour per feature. So I don't need that, but this is an extra 30 cents per hour. So let's say it's $130 an hour for 100 hours. $1.3 times 100. Oh man, that's easy math. $130 obviously. Okay, so 100 to 130, which is in the same ballpark as the other one. So we'll say, what do they call theirs? Cognitive speech. Microsoft Cognitive Speech Services as 5 hours free per month, and an add-on for detecting speakers. 100 hours would be 100 to 130 depending on the add-on. Okay. Very cool. I wonder how fast we can get up and running with this. Oh, and then they have another tier down here. Oh no, that's the non-free one. Commitment tiers. So this is if you commit to this many hours. Woohoo! $1,600. Yeah. Well, if you had an app that was out there, I guess in public, people were paying you. It can make sense. Disconnected containers. So if you just want to do it in the privacy of your home, not really your home, still in the cloud. Okay, that's a lot. $285,000 a year. We're small time. We're not doing anything like that. Okay. So one other thing before I do want to kind of try this, but we're probably running out of time. I want to keep this to like an hour. We're at 51 minutes. Before we do any of these, I wanted to look at one other like roll your own type thing. So that was, I have it up here somewhere. Here we go. This guy. So OpenAI has a service called Whisper. It said we've trained and are open sourcing a neural net called Whisper that approaches human level robustness and accuracy in English speech recognition. So they wrote a paper about this. This is September last year, and you can watch. Here's an example of it.
This is the Micro Machine Man presenting the most miniature motorcade of Micro Machines. Each one has dramatic
Dan Aykroyd.
precision paint jobs, plus incredible Micro Machine pocket playsets. There's a police station, fire station, restaurant, service station, and more. Perfect pocket portables to take any place. And there are many miniature playsets to play with, and each one comes with its own special edition Micro Machine vehicle and fun, fantastic features that miraculously move. Raise the boatless at the airport marina, man the gun turret at the army base, clean your car at the car wash, raise the toll bridge. And these playsets fit together to form a Micro Machine world. Micro Machine pocket playsets, so tremendously tiny, so perfectly precise, so dazzlingly detailed, you'll want to pocket them all. Micro Machines and Micro Machine pocket playsets sold separately from Galoo. The smaller they are, the better they are.
I don't think it's Dan Aykroyd, but it sounds like him. I think I've seen this old commercial. K-pop. So this is probably translated or what? Yeah, so translation. So it's translation. It's another French one.
Whisper est un système de reconnaissance automatique de la parole entraîné sur
680,000 hours of multilingual and multitasking data collected. Here's with an accent.
One of the most famous landmarks on the borders. It's 3 hills. And the myth is that Merlin, the magician, split one hill.
How the heck did it get that? And the myth is the Merlin. Wow.
3, and I left the 2 hills at the back of us, which you can see. The weather's never good. They always say in the borders, if the mist's on the Jordans, we never get the good weather. And as you can see today, there's no sunshine. It's a typical Scottish borders day. Fantastic.
So it talks about the one mistake. Eildens as Yieldens. I don't even know what that is. Did these have mistakes? These didn't even have mistakes. So like this is next generation, okay? And if we're, doing more AI stuff, why not go with OpenAI? Let's look at it. So let's learn a little bit more about it, and then I'll end showing you how we could actually use this right now if we wanted to. Whisper is an automatic speech recognition system trained on 680,000 hours of multilingual multitask supervised data collected from the web. We showed that the use of such a large and diverse data set leads to improved robustness to accents, background noise, and technical language. Moreover, it enables transcriptions in multiple languages as well as translation from those languages to English. We are open sourcing models and inference code to serve as foundation for building useful applications and for further research on robust speech processing. So I'm not fully caught up on transformers and Gen AI tech, but let's see if we can decipher this a bit. So, is it coming in this way? Log Mel spectrogram. Yeah, it already lost me. But this is like the audio waves spectrogram. 2x conv 1D plus GELU, no idea. Sinusoidal positional encoding. Something to do with waves. Encoder block, all the way up to here, where it does cross attention decoder blocks. And here it says tokens in multitask training format. Sot and transcribe 0.0, the quick. Whew. It's like predicting the next word, I guess. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, the Whisper architecture is a simple end-to-end approach implemented as an encoder-decoder transformer. Input audio is split into 30-second chunks, converted into a log-mail spectrogram, and then passed into an encoder. A decoder is trained to predict the corresponding text caption, intermixed with special tokens that direct the single model to perform tasks such as language identification, phrase-level timestamps, multilingual speech transcription, and to English speech translation. So they can introduce translation in the middle. So like language tag, no speech, voice activity detection, language identification. Cool. Previous text token, start of transcript, special text token, timestamp tokens, XX transcription, transcribe, translate, begin time, text token, end time, begin time, text token, end time, end of transcription, maybe? No timestamps, text tokens, EOT, text only transcription, text align transcription. Other existing approaches frequently use smaller, more closely paired audio text training data sets or use broad but unsupervised. I wonder what unsupervised means in this case. Supervised audio training. Does that mean a human looked at it? Let's see. What is this? Tell me what this is. Self-supervised learning is a method of learning latent representation from large amounts of unlabeled data. Uses proxy supervised learning tests and obtains training. I don't care about self-surface. Let's look at the scholarly articles. Mass spectrogram prediction for self-supervised audio pre-training. Is it only related to audio? Oh, because I said audio. No, I didn't search that. What did I search? Showing results for supervised audio training. Supervises audio training. What the heck did I type? Supervised audio training. Yes, I guess it is audio. Supervised learning of audio. In this work, we provide a broad comparative analysis of strategies for pre-training audio understanding models for several tasks in the music domain, including labeling of genre, era, or origin, mood, instrumentation, key, pitch, vocal, characters, tempos, so on. Okay, specifically, we explore how the domain of pre-training datasets, music or generic audio, and the pre-training methodology, supervised or unsupervised, affects the adequacy of the resulting. What is it, though? Supervised versus unsupervised. Supervised training. The main difference between supervised and unsupervised learning is the need for labeled training data. Supervised learning uses labeled data, while unsupervised learning uses unlabeled data. Supervised learning requires human oversight to manage the training data, while unsupervised learning requires... So, I was right. It requires some human intervention, but it labels it. Okay, so a human is labeling it as like, oh, this is music. And so they put it in so they know it's music. This one could be like, in this case, they put it in, they say it's English, or it's in a Scottish accent, or whatever. Okay, I get it. Because Whisper was trained on a large and diverse data set and was not fine-tuned to any specific one, it does not beat models that specialize in Libri speech performance, a famously competitive benchmark in speech recognition. However, when we measure Whisper's zero-shot performance across many diverse datasets, we find it is much more robust and makes 50% fewer errors than those models. Okay, so that's one thing to think about, is like maybe Dragon is better with English, or just like clean audio. Something to consider then. About a third of Whisper's audio dataset is non-English and is alternatively given the task of transcribing in the original language or translating to English. We find this approach is particularly effective at learning speech to text translation and outperforms the supervised SOTA on CoVOS 2 to English translation, zero shot. Jeez. English transcription, ask not what your country has. Any to English speech translation, non-English translation, no speech. We hope Whisper's high accuracy and ease of use will allow developers to add voice interfaces to a much wider set of applications. Check out the paper model card and code to learn more details to try out Whisper. What is this? Model Card Whisper. This is the official code base for running the automatic speech recognition ASR models, Whisper models, trained and released by OpenAI. Following model cards for model reporting, Mitchell et al. We're providing some information about the automatic speech recognition model. More information on how these models were trained and evaluated can be found in the paper. Model details. The Whisper models are trained for speech recognition and translation tasks, capable of translating speech audio into the text into the language it is spoken, ASR, as well as translated into English speech translation. Researchers at OpenAI developed the models to study the robustness of speech processing systems trained under large-scale, weak supervision. There are 9 models of different sizes and capabilities summarized in the following table. Tiny, base, small, medium, large. In December 2022, we released an improved large model named Large V2. Ooh. Release date September 2022, Large V2, model type, sequence to sequence ASR, automatic speech recognition, and speech translation model, paper and samples. Where's the samples? Model use, evaluated use. The primary intended users of these models are AI researchers studying a robust analysis capabilities. Okay, training data, performance and limitations. Our studies showed that over many existing ASR systems, the models exhibit improved robustness to accents, background noise, and technical language, as well as zero-shot translation from multiple languages into English. And that accuracy on speech recognition translation near the state-of-the-art level. However, yeah, so we already read about that. We are pleased to announce the large V2 model. This model has been trained on 2.5 times more epochs with spec augment, stochastic depth, and VPE dropout for regularization. Other than the training procedure, the model architecture and size remain the same as the original large model, which is now renamed large V1. The new large model shows improved performance in transcription, translation, as well as language identification compared to large V1 model. The new model is a lot more on trend with the smaller models in the scaling curves. Whew, data man, am I right? All right, if you already have installed, okay. I made more tests. Okay, so let's go back to the, first I want to see if the blog has any examples. Doesn't look like it does. I mean, I guess it does. We saw one example at the top. Okay. Cool. The next thing I want to look at is the code. So that's one of the models. The actual code for this is mentioned here. All right. Well, Whisper, so it talks about what it is. So here's their approach. Looks like the same diagram we looked at before, maybe a little different. Yeah, MLP, cross attention, self-attention, slightly different. Yeah, this is the same one with color. A transformer sequence to sequence model is trained on various speech processing tasks, including multilingual. Yeah, we already talked about that. All right, setup. So we used Python and PyTorch to train and test our models, but the codebase is expected to be compatible with Python 3.8, recent PyTorch versions. The codebase also depends on a few Python packages, most notably OpenAI's Tick token and their fast tokenizer implementation. You can download, install, or update to the latest release of Whisper with the following command. Does that really work? We're going to try it right now. Oops, I don't have pip. Do I have brew? You have not agreed to the Xcode license. I just updated my Xcode, that's why. Let's do that real quick. All right, so we are over time, and I'm just now getting into the code. All right, let's go a bit longer. Shoot, I need my password. Where's my password? Where's my password? Mac. Why is my keyboard broken? Okay, I agreed. Download and install. All right, I'll try this again. Brew. Do you even brew, bro? All right, looks like I have brew. Brew install pip, is that, or install Python? I guess, or Python package manager. That's what Isn't that what pip is? Let's just say Mac OS install. This is a fairly new Mac, is why I haven't set this up. But yeah, install. No, I know how to install that. How do you install pip? How to install pip on Mac, step by step. Thank you. Give me the one step. Go to application utilities, open terminal, Python version. Do I have Python? I guess it comes with Python, but let's see which version of Python we have. Oops, brew install ppython. That's not a thing. Nah, brew update. It's doing a brew update. Alright, I don't have Python. If it's not installed, you will commit. You will see command not found. When you install software on your Mac, use pip or homebrew. It can be difficult to keep track of exactly what you're installing, where it comes from, and what permissions you've given in terms of accessing folders on your Mac and camera. That makes it very important to check which apps have permissions. Module. The easiest way to do this is use privacy module and clean my Mac X. No, thank you. I see what you're doing here. Trying to sell me that. I see what you did there. This is the best method for installing pip. Okay, so we're going to brew install Python first then. Let's see, Python 399. Install Python 399 with brew. Just don't know how to do the 3.9. Okay. So we go brew, install, I guess I did know that, Python at 3.9. Not found. We're going to relaunch the terminal and see about that. Nope, doesn't have it. So do this, ensure pip, or Python 3, ensure pip. Let's go Python 3. That's the only Python I have. Probably don't need that. No module named ensure API. Python-m ensure pip. I just typed it wrong, right? Python 3-m ensure pip. There we go. Requirement already satisfied. Pip in. How do I already have it? Oh, I could have used homebrew. Alright, well, let's see if pip is installed now. You know what? I bet it's pip 3. Yeah, docs never say that. Yeah, Python 3 and pip 3. I think you could probably remap that if you wanted. Whatever. Cool. So let's see if that installs everything, including this PyTorch and OpenA's tick token. Alternatively, the following command will pull and install the latest commit. I don't need that, I guess. It also requires the command line tool ffmpeg. Ooh, I've used that before. Translating. It's like a codec for translating video files, or I guess any audio file too. You should consider upgrading via. Fine, I will update. It literally just upgraded. Why are you telling me to do it again? Already satisfied. Okay. Cool. Alright, it also requires the command line tool ffmpeg to install, which is available from package managers. Brew install ffmpeg. ffmpeg. You may need Rust installed as well in case TickToken does not provide a pre-built wheel for your platform. What the heck is a wheel? I've never used Rust. If you see installation errors during the pip install command above, I may have, please follow the getting started page to install Rust development environment. Additional, you may need to configure the path environment variable. I will come back to that. Available models and languages, so we can start with like a tiny or something. The EN models for English-only applications tend to perform better, especially for the tiny EN. Whispered performance varies widely depending on the language. The figure below shows a word error rate breakdown by language of the Fluor's datasets using the large V2 model. The smaller the numbers, the better their performance. So Spanish is better than English. That's crazy. I guess it's an easier language. Meanwhile, more blue bilingual evaluation and understudy scores can be found in Appendix D.3. Both are found in the paper. All right. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I don't know. I must have broke it when I muted earlier. I'm gonna try to fix it. Give me a sec. It's not possible.